Fuller, and I'm the chief nurse here at the hospital. And I go out and just talk to our patients who have received our care. And one of the things that I talk to them about is over the last year, we have created what we call the Emmanuel Cause. And the Emmanuel Cause is that we're going to care for you as one of our own, as if you were my brother, as if you were my father, my child, my uncle, my cousin. And that the inspiration for that phrase comes from an old gospel hymn called In the Garden. And the refrain says, and he walks with me, and he talks with me, and he tells me I am his own. So that when you come to Emmanuel and you choose to stay here, because we know that you have options to go a lot of different places, that we're going to walk with you through your hospitalization, your illness. We're going to talk with you, tell you why and what and how and when before we do it. And in every single interaction, our goal is for you to feel like you are one of our own and that we're caring for you as one of our own. And our expectation is that we, who are the care providers, care for each other too, because we know that if we don't care for each other as one of our own, we can't care for our patients as well either. So that's our goal. So I'm just wondering, now that you've been here for a few days and maybe had other hospitalizations, I hear,
yes,
if you've felt that or what your thoughts were on that.
From the time I've come into this healing institution, I felt nothing except that. And so I'm just completely more than satisfied with being a part of this place, okay, and having this place be a part of me and my healing. So, and yes, you are right. The song fits it very, very personally to me. You can't be alone in here. You know, you can't be, because you have a, shall we say, a family member always in here looking in on you, making sure you're all right, asking you how you feel, what do you think, you know, what do you want to do, what are your goals, you know. So it is true. If you don't have family, what do you have?
Yeah, you know, we no matter who we're with, even when the illness is you know, you still are somewhat alone because nobody else can quite experience what you're experiencing. And so, especially during those vulnerable times, we need to feel like the person cares about me more than a patient, that I'm part of the family is what we want.
It's more or less, in my opinion, not only that, but there's just sometimes when you need somebody to listen to you, you know, to empathize, you know, somewhere along the line, if they've been through this or known or had some family member to go through this, then they can sympathize with you. But you need to vent so that this can get out. And you know, you need to have somebody that you can talk to that will accept what you say, and then they'll know how to deal with it, know how to deal with you mentally, physically, spiritually, you know, in every possible way.
Right. So we intentionally hire individuals who feel that their calling is consistent with that cause statement. Because if you're here just to earn, you know, enough money to buy a new car or a new refrigerator, you know, we need more than that. And so we intentionally talk to people about, does your calling, your individual calling, match up with our cause? And if so, we want you to commit to that. And if not, that's okay, because that calling might not be, our cause might not match up with everybody's calling. So we begin to build this culture so that everybody understands what the expectations are and how we're going to act, what we're going to think, how we're going to make decisions based upon that I'm going to care for you as one of my own.
Whatever you do and whatever you know, it has to be tempered And especially when it comes to giving someone your knowledge or your care. Everything that you do to a patient, everything that you do for a patient, it has to be tempered with love. You have got to lead with your heart. Once you get that figured out, their healing, your job, it'll be that much easier.
I love that. I love that. Right. So we might think we know what our patient's thinking and wanting, but if we don't talk with them and find out what those preferences are and what they're thinking and help them. So thank you. I really appreciate you having this conversation with me. You know, I like to show these kinds of interviews in our team meetings, in our employee forums, because it helps to reinforce that what our patients are seeing and feeling and hearing and experiencing, and that we're really doing the right thing, and that we expect the very best outcomes for doing the right thing. So I appreciate that.
Well, it also helps when you have your meeting and you show this video and any other video. It's an encouragement to you and your team. It's encouragement to you and your family, you know, of workers, co-workers, even your family at home, that you know what? 3 little words to sum it up. Yes, we can. You got to say all of it.
Okay. Yes, we can.
That's all it is.
All right. All right. Thank you for
The pleasure and honor is mine.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for considering me for this.
Yep. You are welcome.
Thank you so much.
Okay. All right. That's good.